Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth as Polystralia. This is the my first game on the fall patch. We are playing on Apollo difficulty, which probably means I'll lose because, you know, reasons. But we're going to try our best, see how we can do. We're playing on a Pangea map, standard size, standard speed, all that kind of jazz. And we are in a little bit of a crowded corner of the world. This is the really crowded part. But now that Mandira is near me, I'm feeling a little bit crowded as well, but there's lots of expansion potential. Still not sure what affinity we're going to go. We do have the big stockpile of fraxite. We have a decent number of floatstone and xenomass as well, so we'll see how it goes. So I can't dig up this derelict settlement yet. I'm going to go ahead and just keep sort of... Actually, if we can find more coastal stuff. Oh, it sort of ends here. Oh, that's very interesting. I'm thinking I might actually send the drone overseas right now before Sea Dragon... Shit. Excuse me. I didn't think sea dragons showed up this early. Don't kill him. Okay, thank you very much. Chemistry is done, which does reveal petroleum, which is not usually something I... Wait, we don't have any petroleum? Not something I prioritized early on. There's a little bit there. You do want a little bit to be able to launch some satellites. But titanium is the really good one early on. Okay, so I'm obviously not going to venture out to sea. More petroleum over there. Tubers, lots of miasma, and the xenomass, which will probably spawn a new nest. We have popped it already. 80 production is really nice, and of course we get our 30 science, because we do have that social policy, or virtue, whatever it's called. Finish the marine. I do want, you know, laboratory, recycler, trade depot, all those things, but I am going to rush out a colonist very, very soon. Asylum or settlement. There are survivors above the spacecraft, so we can grant them refuge, which is the purity and supremacy decision, or we can let them settle on their own, which is harmony. So... I don't have the mod. There was one of the mods, one of the places that I get all these mods from, had one that let you delay these decisions, which is really quite cool, actually. But I was trying to avoid anything that truly changed gameplay, even though I really like that idea. Again, we can really go in a lot of different directions with our affinity choices. I'm still... Okay, there's more fraxite over there. I'm really thinking that supremacy is the way to go, just because we're going to have access to the fraxite instantly, and basically we're not really going to have any competition over here unless someone I don't think everyone is here yet. Unless someone literally drops over here, we should have that fraxite, and that's 11, which is basically as much xenomass and floatstone as we're seeing right now, and we already have one level in supremacy that we got for free. Oh shite, I forgot that I got +1 modules from my my affinity point in supremacy, so I could have been digging this up already. You know, not critical, not tragic, but still. What do we have in terms of artifact sites? Okay, that's the only one we know about? Okay. So, this guy can, I suppose, heal for now, and then we'll have him go and explore a little bit. Can't cross over mountains with flying units. Interesting. We have a crashed pod, alien raptor bug, no nest that I can see. So, this quest decision... I'm pretty sure I'm going to go grant them refuge, and we'll probably pick the supremacy follow-up. We'll make some cyborgs. So, the first settlement location, I'm thinking a forward settle here. It's a little bit risky. Mandira might come for me. But there's a little bit of a choke point. I don't know exactly where we'll settle. And it grabs a couple of floatstone locations, which is pretty good. Silica is not bad. Not much in the source of extra food. Whereas, like, the chitin is stupendously good, right? Because it's got a base food of 3, plus the paddock adds more production. Stealing this is fine, and especially I'm looking to go over here, so it gives us a nice contiguous area of land. I could go and settle, like, right on this hill. A little bit of overlap with Freeland, but nothing too bad, and it would get this floatstone. Or I could go here, which gets me... 3. This city would be able to work the algae, the xenomass, this silica, this fiber. Would get both floatstone, assuming we got there in time. Well, I'm quite keen on that. Also, it stopped alien nests from respawning over here. So, it means I'm settling away from my opponents, which is not always the way to go. On the other hand, this is Apollo difficulty, and it might reduce the chance that they want to declare war on me, and increase the chance that they war with each other, which I'm quite a big fan of. So, I think that'll be the plan. We meant no offense. We will take our search for useful material elsewhere. Hopefully that is true. I would hate to have just lied to her. You are very far away, which makes me very happy. Because I was a little worried Basilia actually would get no competition, and that would be terrible. If an isolated AI, that's always been the problem with Civ 5 and with Beyond Earth, it carried over there, that an isolated AI can run away with the game. Oh, there we go. Some free culture. Very, very nice. While central planning right now would give me the most energy, commoditization gives you the most in the long run. Now, we are going to want 6 ideas on the first tier, probably to take advantage of the synergy bonus. We've got 1, 2. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah, there we go. No, that would be 4 here and then 2 here, so that would bring us up to 6. I'm thinking we're just going to skip central planning. It would give us more energy now, and the capital is likely to get a lot of energy multipliers, but I think this is better in the long run. It does unlock the ability to get investment if I go here. I don't usually pick it because I usually want to spend the energy. Having a bunch of energy stockpiled is a little bit silly to me. On the other hand, earning a bunch of free energy per turn is pretty goddamn strong. So we'll see. There's no reason to take the wonder building thing yet. It would be nice to grab a wonder, but honestly, I think it's probably a pipe dream that would lead to badness. Let's go here. Hopefully we'll be all right if we do that. Of course, your drone does heal in miasma. Fun thing to remember. There's a lot more land here than I thought. I mean, I knew we were pretty far to the north. Oh my god, and check it out. 2 Fraxite, 2 Fraxite. Okay, so there are only 2s, but there's a fair deal more. So it looks like our plan will simply be to colonize over here, constantly away from the AI, and maybe minimize our impact and sort of gear up for a late game war, as opposed to any early conflict, which is generally a decent way to go on Deity in Civ or potentially Apollo in Beyond Earth, because the AI gets such an early advantage. Are you trying to heal in miasma, you stupid me? God. All right, so we'll go here and heal up there instead. Like, why isn't this guy getting any better? Another derelict settlement way down here. A lot of forest down here. It's possible that this will end up being a high nesting zone, but I'm not seeing any xenomass. So yeah, I think I'm just going to park this marine here. I could go and duke it out with this manticore. Actually, apparently I can one-shot it, so let's go ahead and do that. Right now, we don't have much in the way of alien aggression levels, and we may as well thin the herd a little bit when we get a chance. So there's no miasma here. Good. Fortify until healed. Thank you. And you're going down there. There's no miasma there, so you will be able to construct the expedition, right? Oh, there's miasma. Son of a bitch. I think you can still get it done in time. Hopefully, we'll have to babysit you. Oh, the drones did attack my alien. Okay, good. This is another neighbor of Citadella. Thank you very much. You guys stay very busy and entertained. We did tick them off a little bit. I'm going to go ahead for the season bonus and then retreat into the defensive terrain, and I think we'll be okay. I'm going to fly over the chasm over here. So there is a nest, so we're going to make sure not to end within 2 tiles of that. Not too problematic, though. Engineering is done. Let's find out if we've got any titanium. Titanium is the thing that I tend to prioritize settling near. There's some over here. And it's not about the number, although more titanium is better. It's about the fact that building a mine on it is +3 production, which is just sick. Just utterly sick. It's only the one source available. Luckily, we shouldn't have any competition for it, but it would be nice if there was a little bit more. Curious to see what's in this area here, but I guess we're not going to know now. First station is going to spawn. Production is good. I think I'm going to go with New Babylon for the culture. Hopefully it doesn't go anywhere that I want to be. No, that's actually fine and groovy. There's a possibility there's going to be a lot of aliens, but we might be able to run trade routes there. We'll see how it goes. Okay, choose research. Good. So we've got everything that unlocks tiles. Getting physics is nice at some point for the ranger at the very least. Not to mention the fact that the observatories will stack with our Fraxite, which we will have. That'll be really nice. I think an early ecology is good, now especially that clear miasma is part of ecology as opposed to alien biology. It's important to note that your workers aren't immune to miasma over here, but it only takes like 3 turns to clear, so it's fine. This unlocks the ultrasonic fence, which is really important. You want to build one and get the quest to make your trade units immune to all the garbage, which is probably where we're going to go. The other possible priority is going genetics for the farmer lab and make things a little happier. This could also lead for us to build the ectogenesis pod, but I'm not really confident that we'd be able to beat the AI to it, so it's probably not worthwhile. I do quite like master control because generally speaking, I don't feel the AI tends to rush it, but it's way too early to start working on it. So I think we're going to pick up ecology. We might even go to geophysics at that point. We'll see how it goes. But the ability for workers to remove miasma is going to be key. You need some orders. There's the nest, and it was guarded, right? So we can't just go and pop it, but we can go and pop that. Free solar collectors ready to launch in my capital. I might want to wait until it's a little bit bigger before I launch it, and I think I will. Just a wee bit of growth. We just got to size 4 and we started our colonists. We actually timed that out right. I wasn't even thinking about it, which is a huge mistake. Size 4 is classically in Civ 5 when you would build your first settler. It's a little different in Beyond Earth. I think a lot of people wait a little bit longer. This I think is an early-ish settler for Beyond Earth, but I'm going to be happy with it, I think. I think securing the spot early is really going to lock in our overall growth strategy. Whether it's a good strategy or not, I have no idea. Could be doing this entirely backwards. Could be setting up the trade route sooner. It would be better. But I like the idea of grabbing this spot. The only thing this has is not much in the way of food. But we can build a lot of farms and we'll be okay. You are so far not dying, which is good. Oh, it's 7 turns to build the expedition here. Okay, so we've got to make sure we'll move you next turn. Meanwhile, so there's a nest there, but it's not guarded. I'm going to end my turn here, and if no one moves into it, we can just pop that nest and take the energy. Solar collector, you can go ahead and keep waiting for now. We'll get you later. No, it is now guarded. And by a raptor bug, which might move out of the way. I don't want the drone to come and attack me, though. Hey, what? I'm going to wait one more turn over here. Solar collector, you can wait as well. It might be silly, but if we can snag it, we will. No. All right. Never mind. There's a nest here. Technically, this spot is safe, but they're not going to let me go there. I think we're going to have to take the long way around. Could have passed through a little bit, but that'll hopefully be okay. Setting up some early mines would be nice. We actually have decent food production now in Freeland, so I like the idea of that. We're going to hold tight on the collector. I could launch it, or I could fortify it. I'm worried if I fortify it, I'll forget it completely. If I do this, it actually... 3 tiles that were definitely working. The fruit and both algae will get the extra energy. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. I'm fine with it. And I love the fact that escape now toggles out of satellite view instead of popping up the menu when you're in the satellite mode. I've messed that up so many times. Oh. Move. No. No. Please tell me you take damage at the... Oh, good, you haven't died yet. I say, please tell me you take damage at the end of the turn, not the start of the turn. You repair. You could probably afford to wander down here. There might be a nest. I don't know. If I go here, I probably won't die. My settler's still going to be okay. Ah, there is a nest down there. Okay. So these guys will attack, but they shouldn't kill my unit. I will have to pull back again, but it's fine. And yeah, I'm going to happily build a mine over there. Okay, not another nest as far as I can tell. If I go here, I should be far enough away. Ooh, and another resource pod. Okay. You know, I'm digging this map. I don't know, something about the shape of it kind of agreeing with me. You are practically healed, so I'm going to go ahead and get you starting to move. More Xenomass. If we did want to go Harmony, it would have been sweet, but it would have been too close to the opponents. They're going to settle here, and even if I did get there first, they would declare war too early. So we're going to let them go ahead and be Harmony. They can be harmonious. We still had 1 person left to go. Turn 35, the Slavic Federation shows up. Luckily, they show up in a great location for me, which is to say on the other side of all the other opponents, and close enough to cause some border friction. It's nice when things go well. I don't really want to end my turn next to the Siege Worm. It is random how it moves, but let's not take a risk. Meanwhile, we are going to retreat once more over here. You went on the pod. Of course you did. So let me come back for it. Oh, there's another one over here, which I can probably grab. Quests and quests and quests. Yeah, this is an early colonization, but we're okay. Is there something we can buy? We could pop another Explorer, which has some merit. Most likely there's a bunch of goody stuff in the north that no one has gotten to. I would usually prefer to maybe buy a worker. On this map, though, there's a lot... Oh, are you kidding me? You bastard. 1 turn left to construct the expedition. You dirty, dirty bastard. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to buy an Explorer, I mean. All right, we'll go here. We'll end up with some miasma, but it's okay. We will go and pop that. Free research. All right. I mean, it's not much research, but it's something. And then I'll just pop back out to sea to reduce the chance that I'll be attacked. You can fortify. And we're going to see if we might be able to come back over over this way. Could attack him. I don't think there's much reason. Especially not there. If he comes a little closer, we'll go ahead. Oh! That's such an annoying border pop. Tell you what, I'm going to go and check out this area here while I've got a chance to get some vision. I'm saying some things are going well, but I'm being annoyed by a couple of bullshit things here and there. Alright. Computing for spies is very good. Physics for the ranger is very good. Power systems. Quarry geothermal wells. Well, we haven't discovered the geothermal wells yet, but we will want this for the easy stuff. Could go computing straight into autonomous systems. Not going to likely build nodes, although a node is a really good defensive structure. I think it's a little too... Man, early spying is so good. Oh, genetics. We need pharma labs. What am I thinking? We need that. Alien Preserve is also very, very, very strong. We'll have to take a look. Sometimes I skip it because it's a leaf tech, but I don't suppose we can get open borders, huh?
Namaste.
No.
11 होते हैं.
2 energy per turn? Screw it. Would have been so handy. I can almost, but not quite get there. Slowly tap around. Okay. We'll see if we can snag that. I'm so happy we've got this drone. We're getting so many goodie huts because of it. Except when the drones decide to screw me. 8 Faraxite down here. I'm going to stay here so I've got vision of the goodie hut. That is stupendously good. Yeah, so you've gone and dug that up, you jerk. And now, we're going to end up next to the siege worm. Well, we're going to hope that the siege worm doesn't kill me. I should have just cut through here earlier, maybe. There we go. Boom! Hey, 50 energy. That, at 322, should be enough to purchase another worker. There we go. It's only 270, actually. Very nice. You've created that mine, which is good. We'll probably get you to build another one over here, actually. And you have survived, so I'm going to move you over this way. We might need some heals soon. And we really want to explore the area around the frac site. Which seems to have a lot of alien activity. But no actual nest yet. More floatstone around there, too. I wanted to check the number. Clear the miasma first, and you will come here. And I will need to heal this guy up, but I want to go a little further away from that worm first. A little more floatstone. Now, obviously, we won't be able to get all this stuff. This is really far away. It's unlikely that we can possibly get it, but it would be really, really tempting. Look at the Found Outpost quest, the Solid State Citizen, which is Found an Outpost. We actually might do both with our first outpost, which is going to work out beautifully. Science, production. Again, I really like to build the ultrasonic fence early to get the quest. Because I like to get my trade going very, very soon. But I don't like to build the trade. Actually, you know what? I can very safely build a trade route that goes to here without anything getting killed. And we might be able to run it to Mandira. Actually, there's so much miasma. I'm not sure we can reach miasma. Maybe this way. And then there's a good chance that aliens are actually going to eat my stuff over there. I don't know if I have to rush out of a laboratory. Let's get a recycler, get our production kickstarted. Then from there, maybe go into the fence and then trade depot. And then by the time the trade depot is done... Oh, no, hold on. I still want one trade route for my new city. One internal trade route is worthwhile. Plus, there's some quests for extra production from there. And if we're going to build the trade depot, let's go ahead and follow it up with the ultrasonic fence. Just because it's so good. I mean, yeah, it delays your laboratory, but if it means you can run trade routes sooner, you'll actually get more science from being able to run trade routes than just getting the laboratory up a little bit sooner. I'm feeling relatively safe here. I don't think I've got to heal my worker too much. Oh, snap. Oh my god, are you kidding? This location is going to get 15 Faraxite? Is there any way... Well, I can't attack him. I've only got a strength of 10. He's got the combat rover. Almost certainly he wants to settle right there. Let's say it'd be nice if I could keep blocking the spots. Just on the off chance that he doesn't want to settle there and he wants to settle on the hill, I will wait there. But I'm betting next turn he will just settle in place. And that's fine. I mean, it's so far away. There was no way I could get it, but I'm jealous at the amount of Fraxite he's able to get. I mean, yes, it's nice that I've got Fraxite within my city radius, but come on! That's crap. And you're actually standing where I want to be. Hopefully you will move out of the way, and I'm sure you will. Boo! Hiss! Alright, and on that mad note, the salty note, we're going to go ahead and put a cut. Oh, yeah. Actually, I could probably run something in New Babylon. There might be aliens in the way, but I'm willing to bet that's a safe trade route too. So, starting with the trade depot is okay. We may, and I won't rest the ultrasonic fence. Trade depot, 2 trade caravans, including, I could build naval ones. Now, we have to remember that the naval trade routes no longer give bonus production or bonus resources above the ground ones. At least, if I recall the patch notes correctly, they were nerfed, so they produce exactly the same. So there's no advantage between land and sea. Other than fact, on a lot of maps, obviously, if you're in an island, the land routes don't go anywhere. But because there's no maximum range on trade routes, assuming there's not miasma in the way or enemy cities, the ground trade routes can basically reach everywhere. And right now, I don't see an enemy city that is on the coast that I could trade with. I can't even trade necessarily over here once it gets settled. So yeah, I think it'll be trade depot, a couple of ground trade routes. We'll run one to our new city here, one to New Babylon. Maybe we'll try one to Mandira, even without the fence. We might actually be okay. Even if we end up losing one trade route, it might pay for itself. We'll see how it goes. But for now, see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.